Hey, morning Sam. Great to be on. Here we are. We've got the Axion price chart. Thought we'd just have a hangout for a while and just talk about where we think it might go, our thoughts, and just anything we've heard on the grapevine. Yeah, great to have you all here. We've got 9 watching at the moment. I've just posted it on Discord as well. Haven't posted it on Telegram, but if anyone wants to feel free to post a link, that'd be great. Thanks. Uh, so. Hopefully the mic's all clear, everyone can hear me. Just let me know in the chat if that's all good. The music's not too loud. I was actually watching a bit of thing on Google Ads actually, so I was just trying to upskill myself on that one. Now someone had something in the Discord earlier about, Sam says all good. Joey, welcome Joey, good to have you here. Yeah, all good, oh that's great. Someone had something in Discord earlier about Reddit, and so I thought I could post that in. I don't know who's running it. Actually haven't checked it out myself. There's a Reddit page for Axion. But we should definitely start ramping up on Reddit. It's such a giant community. So something we should really look at. Just trying to find the link. Yeah, let me just search by Reddit. See if something comes up. Where's no, is that the one? No, it's not coming up with the Reddit one. I'll try and find that later and maybe do a post on the community chat. Joey, hey guys, the Reddit is made by Sheldon. Okay. Have you got the link, Joey? If you have, feel free to post it in the chat. I don't think I've got anything limiting links being added to the chat and all. So yeah, well, we're at the price at the moment, 000283, so it just seems to be staying in this range. Let me pull up that chart and let me just change it. I'm going to just change it to 4 hours. So yeah, we'll be bottoming out there. It's been a while since we've been down at that 000167 mark, and we're definitely well above that 0001 now, which is good. See, we were sitting around that level for quite a while, and we've really moved up into this higher range, which is great. Good level to jump off from when we get a lot of news coming up in the next few weeks. So it'd be good. Joe is a whale, bruv. Yeah, nice. Gotchko. Bruv, that's like a UK term. So are you from the UK? Gotchko? Joe is a whale, bruv. Reminds me of those movies that I've seen in the UK. I've only been to the UK once, I think. I went to London. What else did I do there? Obviously visited a lot of the famous places. Axion Pullen, evening suit man. Yeah, good evening to you. We've got Pullen on, so that's pretty cool. Actually, I'm going to do something on the staking calculator, Pullen. So hopefully that I'm going to do a whole video dedicated. I'll do that today, so it's going to be good. I've got 2 videos due today. Actually 3. I'm doing 3 Axion videos today. Can you believe it? So it's going to be quite epic. That's excluding this live stream. So I've got one on APY I'm doing. I've got one on the staking calculator, and then I've obviously got auction close later today. So it's going to be a busy day for all about Axion. So pretty cool. Black chicken, oi oi. Yeah, Aussie, 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 oi oi oi. I guess you're Aussie black chicken. The J is read as Y. Okay, the J, so that would be Goiko, I guess. So it would be pronounced Goiko, yeah. But my family is from Canada. Canada, eh? People from Canada like to say A at the end. Canada, eh? guess every country's got their own little sayings. I'm from Canada, eh? Actually, I've been to Niagara Falls, so that's pretty cool. I've been to Toronto in Canada, so north there, eh? Yeah, nice one. Goiko is how it's pronounced. That's pretty cool. Yeah, been to Niagara Falls. That's where Superman was standing, Christopher Reeves. So I remember that well. It's certainly a beautiful spot, especially the Canadian side is particularly good. I think there's a bit of a township on the American side. I never crossed over to the American side. I think there's a bridge, obviously, that goes over there. Although I don't remember the bridge. I just remember getting on a boat going towards the bottom of the Niagara, having to wear, I think it was a blue outfit on, so it was pretty crazy. But if you haven't been to Niagara Falls, I think it's the second biggest waterfall outside the. I think there's one in Africa that's bigger. I can't remember what that's called now. But it's certainly a special thing to go and see. So if you do manage to get to Niagara Falls, I think it's about maybe an hour or so away from Toronto. Goko, yeah, dude, Tesla built the biggest power station that actually maintains the whole river flow. Oh, that's me. That's obviously new since I was there. So I was there way back. Where was it? Maybe 2001, something like that. So it's quite a while ago. And I was in London in 2000, maybe 2006 or something like that. So yeah, definitely like London. London's pretty cool. Went to the War Office, and that was really cool. They basically the War Office in London, where Winston Churchill they used to go to, they basically just locked the key and left it as it was. So you got all the maps there, everything. This just looks like you're going back in time to World War II. Got all the maps and the map walls and all the secret room where he used to talk to the President of the United States. I think it's called the Red Room or something like that. So some pretty crazy stuff to go and see. Not the Tesla company, yeah, not Elon Musk. The real Tesla, the Serbian Tesla, as in Nikolai Tesla. Yes. Yeah, I think I watched a couple, maybe 2 movies on Nikola Tesla. Maybe a documentary and a movie. Sometimes the documentaries look similar to a movie. But yeah, azimuthal, equidistant map. Alright, C4, welcome C4. Good to have you here. So we've got this nice price coming up, 60028. Looks, is that a bull flag? Let me know in the comments if you think there's a nice bull flag there on the 4-hourly. Looks pretty good to me. It's nice to see Ethereum sort of making a minor rally and staying up at this level. It's very cool. Shark Fan, greetings from BC, Canada. British Columbia, Canada. Now, British Columbia, that would be on Never Eat Soggy Wheat Picks. That'd be on the west side, no doubt. Axion pulling. Bull flag for sure. Next step up coming soon. Absolutely. Axion's definitely looking super bullish. And it's definitely looks like at this stage a nice re-rate from that floor. And we may not see that. These are the famous words, of course. May not see that again for forever, like ever. They would say in California. So it's going to be pretty epic. I think we've got the credit card coming up. Must be pretty imminent news on the credit card. I wonder if they're going to have one of those black shiny ones where you get the the shimmery silver black shiny type of credit cards. Man, they could have a few of them. Hey, you could have a gold credit card. You could tag on to that as have some NFT for it or something. That'd be cool. What else could you do? I'd like to see Axion get involved with Phantasma Chain because their NFTs are so advanced. Like they've got cars that you have where you've got parts of the car like wheels, engines, all the parts, and then they're all individual NFTs, non-fungible tokens, and then you can put them all together and reorganize them and make them into one aggregate NFT. I mean, it's so advanced, it's crazy. And then you can break that apart. You can sell off the parts, or you put it, get some new parts and put them together make a new car and have a new aggregate NFT, and you can break that off. It's just crazy good. So something that Axion might be able to consider. Yeah, pretty cool. And I think they're cross-chain as well, so they're on Ethereum as well. And they do 5,000 transactions per second, whereas Ethereum's doing 25, 35, something like that. So if anyone's seen the Gwei lately, the Gwei looks crazy at the moment. I looked at, let me have a look at pull up the gas fees at the moment. Look at this. So we had all these spikes. Look at this volatility in the gas fees just with transactions going on. Like here, 202 Gwei. At the moment, what's 69 Gwei? And look, over the last week, we really haven't been under 50 Gwei. So if you've been able to get something around 48, 50 Gwei, you've been doing pretty well. So, but it looks like it's coming back down at the moment, so that's positive. So if you're doing any staking or unstaking, you might want to just wait, see whether that drops back a bit further down to 50 Gwei, maybe later today. Pullen says down to 60 at the moment, 200 earlier, yeah. So definitely don't do any. Well, I wouldn't do any transactions at that stage. Let's have a look at. I think there's what else have they got on here? Well, what have I? Be careful what I'm clicking here. What am I doing? Going down there. Oh, here's the time. Here's the price by time of day. So if you're not familiar with this one, I'll post this actually in the chat, just if you haven't. It was pretty good. Let's have a look. So gas fees. Good to add this to your, to one of your favorites. It's the gas fee chart that I'm looking at the moment. What's Pullen saying? Auction looking good. Already 48. Yeah, 70 to sell out. Yeah, I think I had 72 or something. That's going to look pretty good with the auction. It's what I call a big auction. Actually, on Publish, I had almost 600 views on that auction outlook yesterday, so that's pretty big. But certainly probably the first or second highest now. So it's getting some good. Axion's getting some good publicity, or what do you call it? A following on Publish.ox. Now Publish.ox got over 200,000 crypto users on it, so it's starting to get some penetration in there. So that's pretty cool. Obviously been posting there for some time now, maybe a month now. So yeah, I'm trying to get onto Medium. I've just got to get my cell phone's a bit down at the moment, so I can't get it verified. So I just need to get that verified on Medium. Hey, if anyone knows of an aggregator, social media aggregator, because I really want to hit a lot more sites. So if anyone knows a place where you can just upload and do stuff to maybe multiple blogs or multiple videos, let me know in the chat at the same time. It makes it a bit faster. Here's the gas price by time of day over last week. So you can see that these really red ones are super high. 157 Gwei here. We have 189 Gwei, 137. Just gives time of the day. So you might want to time your stuff is on GMT time. So GMT plus 13 seems to be on the low side. And we've got a couple on Wednesdays, not too bad. 50, once we're getting 50 Gwei, let's have a look on the 47 Gwei on the Sunday. So it's pretty good for that. And the other thing, that if you're not really familiar with how gas prices work, there's an excellent explanation here. What is gas? Gas prices are dynamic. So that's some really good explanation there with some numbers that you can follow. So I think that's pretty neat. Let's jump back to the price chart there. Coco says, yeah, gas prices off the chain. It is. So the other side of it is obviously picking the best time of the day and time of the week to do staking, unstaking, or even any other sort of transactions on the blockchain. The other side of it is that Ethereum 2.0 is slowly making its progress, but that will be a big welcome to Ethereum. But it's also going to obviously support Ethereum moving higher too. No doubt, depending on the timing when it happens, of course, because it's all about momentum, isn't it? So we're on the 4-hour at the moment. Let's have a quick look at the daily chart. So this is obviously the new token, so that's why we've got this is the 18th of December. And look, we've had these two staircases zigzagging up. A bit of a W here, bit of a double top. Maybe you could make the argument for that. These are all technical TA type of things. Let's have a look, see whether we can add in Bollingers, and we'll add that in. We've got enough data for Bollingers now on the daily, and yeah, we're just actually riding towards the top level. So it's pretty cool. Here's the average with this red line in the middle. What else have we got in terms of good stuff? I actually like momentum indicators. Probably should circle back around, as they say. Got some moving averages. Moving average exponentials normally pretty good. That sort of weights it towards the more recent data with the exponential part. It's kind of not sure why they use that word actually, but if we let's hide that one. Yes, it is the moving exponential on the daily there. 9 day periods. So we're just riding on top of that 9-day short-term indicator. Guess you could put some longer ones if we had more data. Probably get 9. So yeah, let's jump back to, let's go back to the 15 minutes. Now we've got that's indicated as a 15-minute indicator now. So just riding above that 15-minute average. Yeah, so some of the big things upcoming for Axion at the moment that I'm aware of is obviously the credit cards, venture capital auctions obviously is going to be the elephant in the room. I think both of those are really important. Alex K, welcome Alex. Alex is our moderator. 50 or even 46 is possible during the weekend. Just have to be patient. Yeah, so this weekend's a good time to do things if you're trying to get that lower gas end. Once again, use that link above if you want to get an indication of what the gas fees will be at the current time. And obviously when you go to do it in your gas notification on MetaMask, then you'll be able to also adjust that as well. You can also go onto Discord and type in exclamation gas in the Discord general chat, and that will give you a recommendation as well. And also links to that website that I gave you, which is ethereumprice.org/gas. So pretty big auction today. Was at 342 million, and I think that that means good dividends for stakers. So if you're staking, there's going to be good auction market buybacks. Those happen in real time. Actually, we'll have a quick look at some of the transactions. We're just going to go out of this Zoom, and we are on DEX tools. So if you're not familiar with DEX tools, here's the price. So I'll just post that in the chat. Axion price on DEX tools. And you can actually click the trade button for there if you want to buy or sell as well, the red button there. So what do we got? The other thing I wanted to look at was the mining. So Axion mining update was at day 2 now, day 3. So what do we got here? We've got liquidity pool 1461 Ethereum, so that's really cool. Still holding up there nicely. I think it was about 1500 yesterday, but obviously we've got things moving around. So pooled Axion 7.2 billion, so definitely raised the game. Liquidity of 4.1 million. I think that was close to 5 yesterday? I have to double check there. Daily volume 1.3 million, so that's looking really good. And the transactions 19,500, so that's looking good too. Those are all higher, so it's really setting us up nicely for all the major events coming up. Obviously we've got website updates, UI updates, marketing, branding, credit card, venture capital auctions, ongoing standard Axion auctions, so there's lots in store. Let's have a look here. So yeah, you can actually follow a lot of the auction market buybacks with the transactions here. So I think it's pretty cool. So as you can see on the left here, I've got all the competitors. I've got Hex here. I've got Wise here. I've got oh, we've even got the exchange Dex Tools price, which has been doing pretty well actually. Dex Tools itself, which is the aggregator slash you can do actually limit orders on here from memory. Is it this one? Yeah, I think it was at 1 inch. I think it's 1 inch exchange. You can do limit orders. You can do spot trades. So you can just click this button here, and you can jump straight to the Axion swaps on Uniswap. And obviously, if you put in, let's say you put in 1 ETH, it's going to cost you 4.9. Yeah, you're going to get 4.9, not cost you. You're going to get 4.9 million Axion per ETH on that. So that bodes pretty well. So welcome everybody. Bag's full. Good to see you. Welcome to the chat. We've got 17 people online at the moment. Haven't got D Live running at the moment, so that's not on. I need to probably add that back in. But I'm running the stream direct from YouTube to OBS. So if anyone's familiar with OBS, a bit like a studio, allows you to make a little TV show. And basically all I've got is that one window hooked in, so it's pretty simple. Yeah, so the price is looking good at the moment, nice and green, green across the board from the looks of it, in the staking space, and yeah, looking good. Certainly, let's pull up Nomics. Let's have a quick look at the market leaders, as it were. So Nomics is just another index, probably one of the better ones. They certainly don't block projects, which I like. So Ethereum's just hit over that $1,400 at the moment. Bitcoin $34,753. So that's looking good, nice and solid. If it can stay around even in these ranges, it bode well. That stability allows altcoins to really move, and the better quality ones, of course. What's this? I'm expecting Cardano to, I haven't actually looked at their price, but I'm expecting Cardano to really move, given it's a privacy coin, probably do quite well. And XRP, is that Ripple? That seems to be surviving, back up at almost 28 cents. Wow, so they had the SEC, Securities Commission court case, but it looks like they're going to obviously fight it. But that's a bit of quite a decent rebound. That's kind of where it's stuck. It either went down to 23 cents or 28 cents, kind of the top of its average range. And obviously it was up at like 50, 60 cents, so pretty interesting. Not sure much of else was this going in there. And Uniswap has rocketed up to $15. So if you were lucky enough to get some free, if you'd been used Uniswap at least even once, you would have got 400 Uni coins for that. And a lot of people sold them at between $2 and maybe $4.50 because you didn't know what the price was going to be, right? But if it got even half the value of Binance coin, because obviously Binance is the biggest exchange coin at the top here, if it got even half the price of that, then I estimated it was going to be about 24 bucks. Now it took a bit of a delay to actually get there, but now it's at a whopping $15. So let's just have a quick look on that. I know there's a little divergence from Axion, but it makes for interesting. Let me just get rid of that. Yeah, so it was sitting around this $3.50 sort of mark. I think I sold most of mine around the $5.50 mark in here, so this beginning period. And then even though I estimated that it probably would go to about $24, and now we've seen this just rise rampant up to $15. So Unicoin's pretty good. Yeah, so my target originally was $24 if it got to about half of Binance value. because obviously uni swappers are just continuing to grow rapidly. I think there was like 300,000 users last month or something. Don't You have to confirm that figure. It's something I read quickly and briefly. So yeah, let's just jump back to the Axion. Looks like I reckon we've got a good chance of breaking back over that 0003 today. That's looking pretty good. Just slowly and surely creep up there. Obviously, with these red candles, we get a few sellers there. Not sure whether that's just timed with Ethereum, any Ethereum adjustments, or whether that's just purely to do with Axion. But it looks like we're going to actually jump up today. Just need a couple of bigger buys, and we might definitely get up there. What's that? 26. Just need a couple of these green candles here. So what are we up at the moment? This is the 15-minute chart. So just in the last 4 hours, we're up 7 or so percent, 7.25%. So that's not too bad. I gather that people, you got a lot of decent trades going through here, and we're certainly seeing that on the total trades over the last 24 hours. We've had 19,600 trades, transactions, so it's pretty good. We can sort of see that running through here. Some decent ones. We had 7.5 sell, 5 sell. These are Ethereum, 5.6 buy, 6 buy, 8 buy. 3.7, 5.7. So no 20 ETH buys, no 50 buys at the moment, but we had a 20 ETH sell. This is some time ago now, about 6 hours. Excuse me. No bots running. There has been occasional bots, but there's no bots front running this. I think we had a bot the other day that front run. I think they got about 3.5 ETH. That was pretty rare. Here's a bot. So they got 0.07. That's not the end of the world. That was on a 17.9 ETH buy. That was yesterday. So here's another one. So 0.28. That was on a 13 ETH buy. I wonder whether they. Sometimes I think it's because they must get the signal really quick, and they ramp up the fees. But Axion used to be plagued by this, but the team's adjustments have really helped to reduce this dramatically. So pretty cool. Let's jump back to that. People forget their slippage settings. Always leave it below 0.5% on Uniswap. Yeah, true that. Damn some wise words. Yeah. Some people, I mean, when they typically launch, some people they put it on advanced and then or professional mode or whatever it's called. And they adjust their slippage and they take it to 49% or something like that. Occasionally people doing that if they're wanting to snipe stuff. But of course, sniping at the current gas fees at the moment would be, with the high gas, would be pretty horrendous. Some crazy stuff goes on. Man, sometimes you'd think that the Ethereum fees are so high that the people mining must just be laughing themselves silly. But it's going to be good when Ethereum moves to Ethereum 2.0, because then we're going to get that. I think it's going to be a hybrid. I don't think it's going to be completely proof of stake. So staking started in December, I think at the beginning of December. What's that guy's name? Who's he's one of the bigger crypto players. Box Mining. So Box Mining did a couple of videos on Ethereum mining when it first came out. So that was like the first stage of moving to Ethereum 2.0, and he did staking with 32 ETH. Pretty sure that's up running. I think the return's about 12-13% from memory. So yeah, I might watch that again actually. And I think is it? I'm just trying to think of the system, the name of the system. I had it the other day, but if anyone remembers that, what Ethereum 2.0's system is in place at the moment. So there's 3 steps to the Ethereum moving from ETH 1.0 to ETH 2.0. I hope ETH 2.0 will dramatically reduce the fees and also dramatically increase the number of transactions per second, especially if they want to compete with the numbers that PayPal or especially the big giants, Visa and stuff do. So it'd be interesting. But as I said, blockchain 3.0 is like Phantasma Chain already doing 5,000 a second plus multiple. You can have multiple chains on that too. So that's stuff to take into account. But I think things are going to change pretty quickly this year. A real big transition year as the blockchains move to blockchain 2.0 or 3 or whatever, depending where they're at. But you can't just have the change, you've also got to have the ecosystem, and that's what Ethereum's got. It's got the big ecosystems on it with the majority of smart contracts, DeFi, yield farming, stuff like that. Let's check that chart, see, we refresh this gas and see whether it's come down for 69. Whether it 65, so it's down slightly again. Hopefully it's going to head towards that 50 for the weekend, and we'll get it more like this when last Saturday. So it's the same time. Hopefully we can get it on Saturday, gets down to around this 47, 48. That way some people with reasonably sized stakes can do some unstaking or restaking or whatever they want to do. So hopefully we'll get that. Let's just quickly bring up Discord. I've got a few comments there. TDL is there on the devs on the general chat responding to the live stream. Can't wait for you to do this with Axion today. Yeah, that'd be funny. Everyone jump on the stream, leave some comments in the chat and get a shout out. Yeah, nice one. Thanks, Pullen. I'll give a couple of likes to that. So got a few other comments in there, I think. Says I got 5 on there, but I'm not sure what the mark that is red. Cool. Let's go to announcements. See, I think we had, last announcement was the Axion Blitz update. Like I say, that's still on. So if you're not in that, definitely look at it. Let's go to the form. We'll have a quick look at that while we're here. So if you've got, basically here are the options, if you've got 25 million and you stake it for 1 year, you get 7.5% liquid Axion bonus. So this is really quite good if you think about it with the venture auctions coming up in particular. You're going to get super bonuses with getting liquid wrapped Bitcoin and other altcoins. So this is, a lot of people have actually taken this up. It's been hugely successful. What do we got at the moment? We've got 14.7 billion Axion has been incentivized to stake by this initiative. So you can see it's been really, really great. I think the team's lined these things up very smart. So it's sort of self-evident now. So 7.5% for 25 mil, 10% for 50 mil, and 15% liquid for 100 mil. No brainer. Obviously, a lot of people probably have staked this amount as well, or may have just held it in their wallets. So yeah, so first come, first served, and looks like there's only 555 million left, which is a lot. But I mean, that's that could be gone in 4 or 5 days on the outside at the current rate, because total bonuses were sent out on the day 26 of 133 million. So divide that into that, and you've only got, you know, maybe 4 or 5 days. So we'll watch the next updates on that one. What else we got up here? That's obviously mining and liquidity pool. We'll just check that out. Let's jump to the mining. Have a look. See what the APY is at the moment. I'll just pop that up. Hopefully that will just auto sign in. We've got APYs 186, so that seems pretty stable from yesterday. So that's pretty cool. I love that that's how it's every 30 seconds the block comes in. So basically all you do to deposit to mine, you first need to own by Axion. You then need to fund Uniswap liquidity pool with Axion ETH. Once you add the liquidity, Uniswap automatically generates and sends you the LP token as proof to deposit. Now that may take a few minutes, I'm not sure. I've had one person tell me they were looking for them, and I just told them to refresh their mining page, and they did that, and they appeared, and then they just deposit it. So that's the fourth step, is you basically can deposit those LP tokens here to earn a sizable reward. So if you refresh your page, you basically, they'll show up here, you just click the max, your LP tokens will go in there, and you click deposit. So there are 2 ETH fees for that transactions. There's the ETH fee for step 2, when you fund the liquidity pool with Axion and ETH, and then the second fee is step 4. So pretty cool. Michael, welcome Michael. Is there an estimate of what it would look like if I staked 10 million Axion in terms of what to expect from bonuses and BTC coming? I don't believe that's on the stake calculator. Let's jump to stake calculator. Pullen's actually, if he's still on the chat, he might be able to answer that for you. But there is this Axion calc, and that just does Axion. I don't think that does. We won't know until the auctions come. But we're going to have, from the last time we checked, there were 2 auctions twice a week. They were going to be $1 billion. So if these parameters are the same when they actually launch, then that would be the case. But Axion Pullen, that's only interest in dividends for now. But venture capital auctions liquidity bid is not added to the calculation yet. Yeah, so that confirms what I said. But here's the calculator. On here, I'm actually going to do a video later today on the calc. So that's by Pullen too. I think pretty sure Pullen was you made that, didn't you? The calculator. So there it is, and it's pretty cool. And you can change a lot of parameters. You can change the amount to stakes. So it's got 10 million. You can stake the amount of days. Obviously, the amount of days gets affected by big paydays and stuff like that. I'm not sure whether you want to put that in Pullen as the big paydays. Maybe some, I'm not sure if there's anything on that. And also longer pays better. So longer pays better there, which is you get 5% extra shares per year up to 15 years. So it's like 300%. We'll be adding them. Yeah, cool. Big payday, yeah, sweet. So that Pullen's going to add those. I mean, it's a brilliant calculator. It's just there's so much, just getting all the features that make Axion so awesome, and making it what we call simplicity, making the complex simple. Is the way to go. I would say 140 PCM for a 10 million stake for a year. Bags full. Hey, welcome, bags full. 140 PCM for a 10 million stake for 1 year. Well, I definitely know a lot of people have staked for 15 years so they can get as many shares as they can, so they can get as much of the wrapped Bitcoin as they can. They're going to get Axion, wrapped Bitcoin, and altcoins. A lot of smart people out there playing the cool game. Per calendar month, not including big payday or any big BTC. Yeah. So yeah, you can play around with that. You can obviously increase the amount if you had we did this yesterday, I think it was yesterday on the live stream. If you had 100 million Axion, 350 days, which is covering the first big payday. This is how many shares you get: 109 million shares. So longer pays better. And 0.4% of the pool. I think we actually did $1 billion. Did we do $1 billion? Yeah, I think we did $1 billion. I put in 1 billion. I have to manually put in 1 billion. Hey, Pullen, I'm not sure if the price manually works here. Yeah, I think they simulate the Axion future price. That one blue box, I'm not sure if that works. Maybe it's not designed to change. So I don't know whether you want to allow the manual price to go in there. It doesn't seem to work for me in any case. But these other ones, they change. So if I put 1 billion, 123, 123, 350 days, I think we did, that's 5555 days, so we did 15 years. At the current share rate, which is fixed at the moment, it's going to move to dynamic though. That would give us 1 billion, would give us 3.7 billion shares. That'd give us 1.6% of the reward pool. That'd be outstanding. Isn't that crazy? 1.6 at a reward pool. So you get all the standard, you get the 1% of the inflation, 8% per year paid daily. You get 1.6% of the auction market buybacks on Uniswap, and you're gonna get 1.6% of the wrap Bitcoin and altcoins. So if you had 1 billion stake for 15 years, so you have to forego obviously the value of that, which is pretty incredible. I mean, you're talking about $200,000, but just excluding the venture capital auction stuff, you're looking at the current price. What's the price I got? Is it doing the current price? Yeah. I haven't got the simulator on. And then if you exclude the simulator, then you're talking about some, if you went to 1 cent, I think this goes to 1 cent. Yeah, it goes to 1 cent. So that would be $74 million. So it's pretty epic. We've got a couple of comments in the chat there. Bags full. Yeah, 555 stake is crazy good if you have time long. If I stake for 15 years, what could I expect to see each month? Pulling that 0.22 ETH is for what time frame? Axion estimated time 10 million stake for 15 years would give around 40 ETH worth of wrap Bitcoin and out over the whole period. Okay, that's cool. So on average 0.22 ETH worth per month. Okay, cool. Let's see if we can put that on 10 mil. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and what do we say? 555. And that's what it gives us. Let's take the simulator off. So 14. 40 ETH, 0.14. Okay, so what would that be? Let me just get my calculator up. So not far from 300 a month at current prices. Okay. I'm not sure whether the initial period of the capital auctions is going to be 3 months, so that'd be about 24 billion Axion up for grabs in the auction. So I guess they'll readjust that if I'm right, Pullen, that it would depend on how that 3 month goes and then an extension. I guess you got to balance out the inflation over time. So not 10 million Axion is only just over 2 ETH at the moment. Yeah, $2,000. Correctamundos. So let's change that to 365. No, I don't have that 365 days. That would move us down to 4.8. 0.48. So this percentage of the pool is what everyone's after, right? This one here. This is the main event, getting that percentage of pool rewards. So that pool there has, at the moment, it has 8% inflation per annum paid per day, and also has the daily auction market buybacks. So today is really big. Today's a huge day for that. So if we go back to the auction, we got 342 million in there. We've already got 47.50 ETH. As the ETH enters 80% of it in real time, it goes to buy Axion on the market here, and you can see those on Dex Tools down here. I've just forgotten what the address is, so I'm just trying to remember what the actual address is on it. I've just got to look for the most common address that will remind me. I thought it was this 8C, but I can't remember now. 8C. I think it's this 8C. 1, 2, yeah, I think that's that one. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, I think it might be that one. Let's have a look here. So, yep, it's insane. So getting $300 a month pays back the ETH in 8 months. Yep, it's insane. Wondering if the liquidity pool is worth it. Thinking small, like 3 ETH and 15 million Axion. In the short term, with the APY is 186%, so definitely that's in the ballpark for that. I think the smaller amounts that some people put in, less than half ETH or stuff like that, it's just too small. Obviously the fees would negate a certain amount of that, but certainly the mining is holding up with the APY, so that's quite neat. I was hoping that it would at least stay up at this level, or at least if it would be at least 120% or more, so that's really cool. Staying up there so far, but we should expect more LP to go in there over the next few days at least, and from time to time obviously. We'll jump on the Uniswap, have a look there. Let me have a look. Got a message from Pullen, but I better not look at that on here. So 4.989 4,989 million Axion rewards left in the pool, so obviously I need to start it. 1.4 million US dollars, pretty neat. I love that number, it's pretty epic. 187 days left, I think. Has that changed? Sure. Anyway, we'll jump to the liquidity. So this is the Uniswap information. Obviously reflects the same sort of stuff that's on the Dex Tools price chart. We've got our balances here in the pool. And we've got obviously this nice increase in liquidity. And you can actually see them here on the ads. So we've had one 22 minutes ago, we had 3 an hour ago, a couple 2 hours ago, etc. And you can see that these small ones here, I don't even know how they justified doing that. 0.041 ETH. That seems just too low to me. I think this is borderline. This one here, 0.8 ETH. That's borderline. So some interesting ones there. This one here, this seems quite. There's 3 ETH here. So 1.5 ETH and the equivalents of Axion. So that seems more reasonable. 7.6, obviously a very good amount. So some interesting stuff. Removes. Let's see what removes. They removed this amount. What was that, 6 hours ago? Someone removed 29.9. 150 million Axion. Interesting. You could actually check on them and go and see what they were actually, when they actually entered. So yeah, that's that. But definitely I'm going to do a special video on that outcalc There's obviously the staking blitz is still on, so there's lots of opportunities going on in Axion at the moment, all designed to increase that increase the staking percentage. So if we actually go to Axion stats, let's have a check that out. So I think we've still got our big whales, probably still liquid. So one of them's the smaller one has gone and staked from the looks of it, or something else. Certainly left their wallet, so may have gone mining even, or bits and pieces. But we've still got that one big whale there, sitting there, 6.9 billion Axion. So they have typically been staked. So we'll see what they end up doing. Oh wow! Yeah, the wallets keep going up. This is the main one I've been watching. There's 14,120 wallets. This is the one we really want to grow fast. So over February, March, April, we really want that to probably double and triple. With the right everything going the right way, that should be quite a reasonable expectation. How profitable would it be if I did the mining option that Michael says? How long does it pay? So it's paying for 6 months, and the profitability is 186%, as we saw. Where's that gone now? So the APY is 186%, and this is the reward pool. It goes up for 6 months, so it's got this 187 days left. I'm just not sure. I think that might be exactly the right one. I'm not sure whether that's adjusting or not. I can't remember what it was yesterday. Bags full, that graph is wrong. I have over 300 mil, but only a dolphin. Well, is it because I took off, is it because either staked or liquid? Wait a minute, let me see. So I have over 300 million, but only a dolphin. Well, I guess, are you split between staking and unstaked? Maybe that's the liquid and Axion. Shows shark to be 100 million. Bags full. You are a tiger shark. Yeah, so this the top of the range is 500 million for tiger sharks. So, whoop whoop, tiger shark. Nah, tiger shark's a good spot to be. It's a pretty cool spot, 100 million to 500 million. So, congrats for that one. We've got 44 great whites and 41 whales. So, a lot of these whales too, there's a whale chat on Discord. They get, I think they all participate in that. And as we can see, they're all pretty friendly whales. They're all staked, and no doubt this one whale will stake too. So they're obviously deciding to do something this whale, making some decision, because otherwise they'd just be staked already. So it'd be interesting to see what they decide to do. All yours is staked, so tiger we'll take liquid off. 176 tiger sharks staked, and 58 liquid. So it shows you the liquid people. 1 million, 10 million. So, and octopus is 50 million for 520. So some decent bag holders, particularly in this range. So it's quite good. 89 dolphins, 1%. Pretty neat statistics there. Let's jump back to that price chart. Let's open that up. Just go back to the auction. Yeah, so we should expect it. We expect that to be sold out at this rate. So they typically all have been. I think we've only had 2 of the 250 that have been slightly lower. Axion pulling hits 71,731 views now. Awesome work. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Thanks, Pullen. yeah, I'm also doing, so I'm doing promotions of Axion directly, and then I'm doing indirect promotions of Axion via financial videos that are relevant. So you're going to see me post a lot of videos like that on this channel to pull in other new audiences into the ecosystem. That's the optimal way to go. Would be nice to know what dollars for what time and amount on the liquidity mining brings. Only 16 likes. Come on, people. Yeah, let's up the likes. So we actually had about 17 people earlier. Let me have a look on my streaming. I had 89 playbacks, so not too bad. Yeah, pretty cool. Well, Bags says it would be nice to know what dollars for what time and amount on the liquidity mining brings. Yeah, they could add that in. So maybe it's something for Pullen to maybe pass back to the team on the mining page. Otherwise, you have to work it out yourself manually. So they could also put a little information thing on the APY. Nice to always see a bit behind the formula. Most of the sites got that. Obviously, you got really good information, but when they do APY, it's probably a good idea to have information behind that calculation, so people a bit more can make some calculations. Anyway, some food for thought. And then you got the 3 withdrawal buttons. So unfortunately, I'm more committed, so I am not able to participate in the mining. Otherwise, I would be. 781,000 LP tokens in there, 1 million. So it gives you a bit of idea of your percentage that you've moved in. And obviously, if you've got these NFTs, you get 10% bonus for each of these 3. And apparently, there's some on sale on OpenSea. So if anyone's got a link to OpenSea, you can post that in the chat. You can buy these. I think there are a couple of ETH worth each. These are all 15-year ones. And this is the liquidity one, I think, from the OTC liquidity fundraising. People, when they initially launched the Axion token to do the initial liquidity fundraising. And then we've got this is the sort of second phase with the liquidity amplifier. So second round, which has really boosted liquidity on the Axion token. Hey, someone decided to sell something. Hey, what are you guys doing? Yeah, so it's looking good. So 14, that's looking pretty healthy, I think, that pool. So it's not too bad. So what someone sold 6 ETH. There we are, 30 million. Let's see what they did. Let's go be nosy. We're going nosy. So what are they doing? Oh, they got a bit of money. They got they got 500 million Axion. Okay, that's a serious player. So what do we put? They got 500. So let's have a look. That makes them a great white. So it's one of the great whites. Let's have a look. We're going to go liquid. There's 6 great whites. They're one of them. So we just saw that. How funny is that? So not that one. We'll just get this one. So we found one. This is one of the great whites. We're being a bit nosy here, but we found one of the liquid great whites, and they just made a transaction. Let's see how much else they're doing. Oh, they're moving a few things around. I'm not sure if they're all Axiom related, but they're definitely doing that. So there we are. We found one of the great white wallets. That was just by accident, and they sold a bit. Maybe they have to buy a new car or something. Who knows? Well, big bags for me, anyways. That guy got plenty of cash and some stable coins. Did he? I don't know. Check his stable coins. What has he got here? US dollar coin, 38,000. Yeah, he's doing pretty well. This guy's in the know, and some tether. Yeah, nice. So what's that? It's 40, 54. So that's for like 30% hedge, 30% hedge in stable coins versus his portfolio. So it's a pretty good balance. A few of them, yeah, yeah. So anyway, so that was a bit of fun. That was just a bit of luck there, actually saying that. So pulling out one of those great whites. Uh, we had some nice 2.8 there. I bought 13.8 million. Let's have a quick look at them. See, it's a good thing they're all random. You don't know who these people are. So, oh well, they've already got a few bags, 54 million. So that's someone that looks like they might be accumulating. Hard to say. Need to do a bit more. This elite swap. Has anyone seen there's some sort of free claim 20,000 ELT or elite swap? I wasn't sure whether it was legit or not, so I don't know. We're expecting a few more airdrops. Like even the word on the street was that if you used did one trade via the swap button on your Uniswap, that they may issue a new token for that, for the swap part, and then you might get just like you got Unicoins for using Uniswap, you might actually get some possible new token for the actual swap feature, a bit like what I think 1inch did, or what Dex Tools does with DexT token. So that was just a rumor. So, but certainly if you're making transactions through these swap features, you may be benefit from that. So yeah. Your voice is low. Please speak up. Okay, let me just up the game. Hopefully, how's that? Is that better? Is that better? Testing 1, 2, 3. So we'll close some of these. Close some of these. Yep, so it's looking good. Axion sticky. Yep, looking good on that. The auction there, 47, looking nice. And yeah, let's open up this chart again. Might add back on our. Let's move to a 4-hourly chart. And we've got all the data series there for the new token. We're adding those Bollinger Bands back. And we're now hitting on a 4-hourly, we're heading along the bottom of the Bollinger Bands, so we're bound to bounce up from here. Looking good, and looks like we've got a nice V bull flag here. And let's have a look. Boom, and something like that. See whether it zigzags out here and then goes out. Let's have a look. What else we got? Alright, see if we can bounce out of here. That would be nice. That's what we're looking forward, folks. So let's see what by the time we get to there, before February the 4th, we're about to get some news from the team in here probably. That's my speculation, of course. And we could definitely bounce out of that bull flag, regardless of the technicals. We could let's definitely do that. So let's look out for that. You guys will probably come back to this video and then hold me to account for, for that prediction. But there we are. Bags full says early today and yesterday some other big fish was buying, selling like a bot. Yeah. I guess when you get big enough bags like that, you sort of play around. AF8, something like that, is the beginning of his address. Was using 15 to 45 ETH at a time. Okay, wow. So that was yesterday, was it? Well, we could see some bit of volatility maybe in here. Was that 4 hours, 8 hours? So maybe it was in this area here at a time. Yeah, that's some yeah. You can do some decent stuff with that amount of ETH moving around. Yes, I'm actually looking at Google Ads at the moment, so I'm gonna look at that on a couple of different videos. So I've just got to think about the outcomes, that desired outcomes. So his best hit was a win of 1.5 ETH. Okay, that's pretty decent. course, you don't want to get on the wrong side, right? If there's a sudden move, piece of news, you get a bit of get caught on the wrong side of those things. But seems like they were working fine. Let's refresh that gas, have a see whether it was 69, then went to 65. Let's see whether it's coming down. So we expect it to come down for the week. Oh, it's back up. Bounced off 65, it's back up to 85 Gwei. Well, let's hope that does come down over the next few hours. Obviously, I'm in New Zealand, and so we're pretty much at the front of the timeline. So it's what time is it here? It's the 30th of January, and it's 12:30 in the afternoon, so it's lunchtime. So it's a bit. Try that above. Jump the general chat here. Melonhead says five more Axion and I'm rich. Not sure what that was about. So a lot of people have been tipping. I don't know whether. Oh, that's not about tipping. So tipping 5 Axion. Not sure exactly how the tipping works on there. I haven't actually verified my address. You can actually add your address through the bot and tip and give tips. So get tipped and give tips. 25 Axion ETH to go, man. Man, do I enjoy these big auctions? Yeah, they're a lot of fun. Nice divs. How do I get our Discord address? URL. So there's a few things that are going on there. Rich says, can't wait for free staking on my 1554. I have 4 I need to retrieve from auction. Yeah, I've got heaps of them in auction. It's not an auction. I just got this one's from auction. Seems like a lot of platforms getting rocked. Good thing Uniswap ain't. Robinhood, Stake, Coinbase are having problems this moment. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Robinhood. They seem to be one of these. Even Coinbase and Robinhood seem to be. They're like tech sensors, you know. And I'm sick of the tech sensors. These ones here, they're kind of a bit like that too. It's a bit like the. That's why I'm so glad that Uniswap and other decentralized exchanges are rising, because the centralized ones, while they do provide certain good services, there's just so many other issues that are annoying about them. Thank you, sir. Now my village have water. Has tipped 5 accents. Now we have water. Yeah. What else we got? Hey, Superman got 100 accent. Hey, I just saw that now. Hey, thanks for that. I don't know where I do that now. Just go nice 100 accent. It goes to Axion. I wonder where it is because I haven't actually got an address registered. So I'm not sure where that ends up. So I'll check that out later. Maybe it goes to a little what do you call it? A ring fence room or something. I don't know. We'll go to the 5-minute chart and we'll see. I think I can hide all those on there. So this 5-minute chart, we can get these little things going. Let's bounce up off there. Bags full says type balance, hashtag balance in Discord. Okay, I'll do that. Let me go here. Do I do it on the bot? I guess I do it on the bot, right? Yeah, let me do that. I'll click to. Let me see. Oh heck, 1,397. Oh my goodness, that's pretty neat. I've got to send some stuff to my address, so I'll do that later. Wow, that's pretty cool. So I got 1,300. Now I can buy my village some water. That's using. Okay, hey, we've got something from Robbie's on there from Axion Today show. Getting closer to the big launch of the Axion Today desktop and mobile dashboard. So that's going to be pretty cool. Tune in on our show this Monday. So that's cool. So if you want to get in and give that a like, everybody. What's the? Oh, I don't want to do that one. What am I doing? Copy message link. So Axion Today. Go in and give that a like, everybody, if you want. Let's jump back there. Can't wait, Robbie. I'm looking forward to it, Robbie. Be cool. I think I gave that tip. 100,000 pull-in. ACE valid amount, tip to amount. You can choose the stake length when you withdraw. So there's a lot going on there at the moment. So obviously the Axion today is going to get some comments on there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, looking forward to that dashboard too. It's going to be pretty neat. There you go. Yeah, bags. Yeah, nice one. All right, I'm just going to get a quick drink, so I'll be back in a minute. Hello everybody, and I'm back. Just got a nice quick coffee there. So, wow, Ace Axion just tipped 350,000 to people in general. That's over $3,500 worth of when we reach 1 cent. Yeah, nice. That's I'll have to jump back to Discord for that. Axion and that too. Says bags full. Let's check that out. We've got to check that out. Let's have a. Let me go back up here. That's Axion. Ace Axion. Oh yeah. All right. Yeah, well, good. Not sure where I've jumped past that or not. There we are. So tip 100,000 valid amount. So they go to tip, name, amount in that order. Okay. Don't miss it. So this is the Axion Today show. So you can check that out on Discord. I'll post it in the chat. So check that one out. So it's Axion Today show. It's going to be pretty cool with that new dashboard. A lot of new stats. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully we'll get a bit of backstory about its development as well. Be neat. So anyway, let's go back to the chat. So Ace tipped 100,000 Axion. Wow, that's pretty awesome. So, and Pullen goes, what? Jesus, that's loads, dude. Nice. Whoa. Robbie, big hearts there. That's 1,000 once we reach 1 cent. Yeah, good to know. Thanks. For Ace Axion tip Mr. Transaction 250,000 Axion. Wow, awesome. So Mr. Transaction is on Discord. He's one of the good faithful there. Wow, what a tip. You guys are amazing. Yeah, Robbie's like, wow. So it's a bit of excitement. Yeah, nice one, Axion. Nice one. Happy Friday. For sure. That must be a record. Yeah, it must be pretty close to it. Must be the record. I don't know. I haven't been seeing a lot of the tapping. I just know that the feature's being used really well. Tipped. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. Axiom, what a team. If you missed the show, you're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy if you missed the Axiom Today show. Let's give that a nice little art there. Tiptastic, yeah. I was last night when told Mr. Transaction it was coming. What pull on while deserved. Yeah, cool. It will be registered, don't you worry. Just gave a shout out on YouTube. Did that. Oh, nice one. Let's give that some love for sure. Yeah, we love that. So, boom. We'll give that another thing. Man, I love this guy. He's so funny. Off Fresh Bunts. I just forget his name. Go ahead, but he's pretty cool. You're tuning into the show on Monday? Yeah, I always do. Very cool. That was created a bit of excitement on there. So excited. So lots happening on in Axion, and it's only going to grow. The amount of stuff happening on Axion is just about to explode. I mean, all the stuff's been so good. It just keeps getting better and bigger and better and bigger and better. So so much happening. So spread the word. The other thing is that obviously the community can really spread the word. So if you you have to tell people, just tell anybody, friends, family, whatever. If you've got networks, spread the word. Because as the community grows in size, it's going to fundamentally change the value proposition in Axion, and it's going to really send the banks a signal. And I think people, once the community gets a certain size, that's going to really change. As I said in a video yesterday about certificate deposits, it's really going to put Axion on the map. And it's nice to see that the Axion marketing team is going to be targeting the conventional space, the fiat space, as it were, as part of their marketing plan. Excuse me. Bags full. We also tipped 250,000. When whales start tipping over 1 million in chat, things will really go wild. Yeah, that's true. Well, we've got that. Well, we went back to the stats page, and we've got that one whale sitting on 6.9 billion. So maybe if that whale does, who knows? That'd be funny. They probably make that much. They probably make that much, a million in a day, probably staking or something. Probably they don't even know what they make. Oh, we've got our calculator, haven't we? We could work it out. Staking calculator. Let's go to staking calculator. So let's put in, we've got 6, 900, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Well, only let me do 5 billion, so let's assume it's the 5 billion, slightly less. Didn't realize you had a cap on that, Pullen. You got a cap on there. I think that big whale is going to be upset. He won't be able to use your calculator, Pullen. There's a bit of fun there. But let's say that he's, can we do 1 day? Let's go 1 day. Was that $641? I think that's what's implying. $641. So, I'm not sure where do I go to do that? Can I work that on there? Oh, there we go. It's got that already. So that yeah, that would mean just staking 5 billion Axion, it will make you 2.1 million in the day. What's the outcome there? Staking 5 billion for 1 day, you will earn 2.2 million Axion. This equals a profit of $641 if the price stays at 000294. So yeah, pretty impressive stuff, really. So yeah, that whale could easily tip $1 million in a chat and not even blink at that. So like 325 bucks. Obviously, if it goes to 1 cent, let's do that. Because Pullen was saying that in the chat. Let's 0. Oh, let me just scale that right to the end. So that would be yeah, okay. So 2.2 equals a profit of 448. Oh, that's the total amount. If it was 1. Let's jump back to the price, folks. Slowly inching up there. We're going for gold today. Going for gold. Interesting. So I got distracted there by a bit of the news. Let's jump this back to the 1 minute chart. So the 1 hour chart. That's sort of giving a more, just bounced off that 0065 mark. Looking good. And I think I was on the 4 hour. Was it a 4 hour? 4 hour, add back the bull flag and this green arrow. Boom. Now, what was the rule, the technical rule? Is it the height of the flag, and then you can sort of give the TA, gives you a certain height of the, I'm not sure whether it's this particular TA rule, give the height of the breakout, which was it 0004 or something, probably go way higher than that. Don't think it applies to this particular bull flag, but some of the metrics have it like that, the triangles. Andreas, welcome. Hey, how's it going? It's going good. It's going good indeed. Now we were just talking about Axion, I think it was, tipping 350,000 up there, pulling right, 350,000 people to general. That's over $3,500 worth when Axion reaches 1 cent. So it's pretty epic. There's a bit of excitement. We're in the general chat there. Do it, Mr. Transaction. What's he wanting to do? Oh yeah. We've obviously got the Axion Today show on Monday. That's obviously got the dashboard coming out. Expecting something from the team next week as well. Maybe around the credit card or something. We'll see whether I'm right about that. We'll find out soon enough. We may get something this weekend about that. Man, the team's doing so much stuff. It's just so much stuff is on. It's just amazing. So actually, I might actually want to do. I might do another thing on the mining actually, maybe for the blog. Let me think about that. I did do a video on the mining when it launched as an overview. Always helps when you're actually entering yourself, because then you can show the steps more fully rather than indicate the steps. So we'll see how that goes. So it's the 4 hourly, folks. Andreas says, got any thoughts on the deflationary mechanism coming in August? I'm actually not aware of that, Andreas, so you're bringing up something that I'm not aware of. Where was that mentioned, in the Discord, or I don't remember that being on the update that I read a couple of days ago. So feel free to let me know what you're referring to there. Marketing third phase. Okay. You're referring to the marketing director's comments on Axion Today show? My pretty understanding the marketing starting in February, pretty much. They got the credit cards and probably the capital auction starting maybe mid-February. Yeah, they mentioned that. Yeah. Well, those two are major. So the credit card and the capital auctions are ginormous in the so they'll be backed by quite a bit of marketing. There's, I think everywhere you go to on a lot of platforms, you're going to see a lot of Axion ads supporting that, is my impression. Let's just jump to that last marketing update on the announcements, and we can dive a bit deeper into that. Not sure if I can. Scrolling. There was some extra marketing updates in this. So the dev team is on firing all cylinders, working on a ton of upgrades and initiatives, including the venture capital auctions and the liquidity amplifier. So when was this? This was the 15th. Obviously the liquidity amplifier is out, so that's awesome, working very well, which are both very much incredibly smoothly and on schedule. Nice. We have the website and white paper getting fully revamped, and both are shaping up to massive upgrades that will assist in the easy onboarding. And this is something that's often overlooked by a lot of projects, is this onboarding, making it really easy. And it takes a bit of work and a bit of experience, knowledge, and skill to do that. Not only a crypto community, but normies and en masses. And this is the other side that crypto doesn't typically do well, normies en masses. So typically the projects are often competing for the 2% of crypto people. But that's growing, of course. We don't really have too accurate numbers on that. We are in the process of onboarding a complete marketing team. We already had that on Axion today with marketing operations. So I'm not sure whether they've got the full team in place. I actually didn't watch the full video. I watched like the first third. I need to go back and finish watching that, so that I'm fully clued into what they're doing there. Representation to the Axion community on their comprehensive plan and granular detail ranges all the way into the summertime. You can see quite a bit of that on the Axion Today show. This goes through the presentation. Fiat on-ramp is underway, and that's going to be exciting. Soon people will be able to purchase Axion via credit card directly from the homepage, so nice. Bonus, we are currently working on a solution to offer zero fee staking for staking of certain length and amount. So stake free for Axion. No timelines on deployment yet though, so just be wary of that. And we looked at the gas fee, which hopefully is going to come down for the weekend, so people with reasonable stakes or whatever the amounts can actually do some economic staking or unstaking. So it's 64 at the moment, so hopefully we can get it down to that 47.50 mark down at the bottom here, like we did last week on the Saturdays. Let me go back to that, so let's jump for the, I'm looking for the full marketing update. There we go. I may have passed it, that's what I'm worried about. Worried that I may have passed it. That's the 9th of January. We did have this roadmap, so the roadmap was pretty cool. I think you can see that. Let me have a look. Make sure you can see that I've pulled up. Andrew says, yeah, I believe they mentioned that. So, oh, let me go. Where have we got? So we've got the liquidity amplifier at the top right, so that's come out. And then we've got the website redesign, so that's coming out. And then we've got the venture auctions. So sitting in here has got to be the credit card fiat on-ramping, as my guess. So that looks like a February thing. So February is going to be full of heavy hitters. You've got the gas optimization, so there's no deadline, but this is kind of the indicated for here order. Obviously the team will do the roadmap in this order. And then this must be what you're referring to, Andreas, with the large scale marketing. So once all these products are out, they're ready for the large scale marketing. So that makes sense. That's the right order to do it. So it'll be the back end of Q2 with the marketing. So that's pretty much the timeline that we're looking forward to. And it's super amazing. I mean, think about all those things that are in there. So tick. So 1 out of 5 steps, plus with all the smaller stuff around. That's pretty epic. Super FOMO, all on the quarter, Q2, up to Q2 there. So I think that's a calendar. Yes, a calendar will be Q1 and Q2. Sorry, my contact lenses can't see that. I think it's Q1 on that one. Yeah, haven't got the expansion on that one. So this was the 8th of January. So we had the product roadmap for the quarter consists of several extremely important deliverables. We have the liquidity amplifier, which is done, the website redesign and company rebranding, which is in progress, the venture capital auction implementation, and that will be audited too, is my understanding. Gas optimizations, which people were looking forward to, obviously with such high GWI fees. Large-scale marketing initiatives with comprehensive plan, so it'll probably be on the back end. Not on the back end of everything, because obviously venture auctions and the credit card, the fiat, they'll definitely want to promote that to some degree, especially the venture auctions with the comprehensive plan and a new improved white paper and the roadmap, which we just looked at with the infographic. The website redesign is something we're personally dead set on perfecting, so it allows us to truly kickstart Axion's marketing and branding opportunities. We have a very skillful team within marketing and design working on with us, and I truly consider this one of Axion's pivotal product developments in Q1, so that's pretty cool. And obviously you can see the marketing manager on Axion Today Show, so check that out on YouTube. The marketing initiatives here does a full presentation on there for the detail. Marketing initiatives are tied directly into our website redesign and rebranding. Once we complete the aforementioned, we will be confident spending our marketing budget on an extremely professional level with several strategies in place for branding, digital advertising and partnership. We're already discussing extensive levels of marketing for the entirety of 2021, which we will share with complete transparency. Epic. So I'm not sure how much of that was shown in the initial marketing stuff at Axion today, so we'll go back and watch that and maybe cover that in a bit more detail. Gas optimizations where available will be implemented on Saturday, so those would have been minor ones. I'm not exactly sure the impact of those, alongside some significant updates to our protocol and platform. So that's all. This was the 8th, so that all that stuff's already done. The highly anticipated venture auctions are among Axion's top priorities in terms of research and development. There have been several hours of intensive conversation surrounding the best mechanisms, functionalities for these implementations, and we're extremely confident ensuring that this development is one of Axion's best yet. Yes, indeed. The future and longevity of Axion and its ecosystems are becoming ever more concrete in terms of foundation and brilliance. So back on these, the standard Axion auctions and the venture capital auctions, so I've been doing a lot of work and trying to build up that auction audience or expanding it. So well in advance of this, so probably be 2 months of building up that audience, to make crypto and other people more familiar with the auction as a place to go and get involved in. So I think that's been going pretty well. So by the time the venture capital auctions come out, maybe mid-February at this stage, we'll see when the actual date is, but that's the kind of indication at the moment. Then it's, you've got that broadening, and I think it's going to explode. I think it really will explode as one of the key exciting crypto things to do. Auctions, the Axion auctions. Yeah, so I think that's probably as far back as I need to go on that one. Sort of jump back down to where we're at. Quickly jump back to the price here. Oh, we're getting a nice little green candle in the last 4 hours. Let's see whether that's, just hide those marks and go back to the 1 hour chart. So we've got a bit of a nice little run up at the moment. See if we can, like I say, we just want to break out of the bull flag. See how we're going on the live stream. All right, so yeah, we're at 100 minutes, so I might wrap it up here. I've done 100 minutes on a live stream. I've got a couple of video promotions to do for Axion. I will be back on to do some of those promos as a live stream. I am not able to pre-record at the moment on my QuickTime player. I might try it again today, see what I can. Otherwise, I will be back on live stream, but I will not be focusing on the chart. I'll be focusing on a couple of other financial topics to expand the reach of the channel. Thanks, Andreas. We'll catch you later. Thanks for watching, everybody, and you're welcome to join on to live streams if you see me on there later today, but I'll be covering other topics like APY and stuff like that. So, hey, and thanks again, Alex, for being moderator. Much appreciated. So you will see me back on live streams, but just on other topics. So I'll catch you then. Hey, Scott, you missed it. Hey, good to talk to you, Scott. At least you joined at the end. It's great. Hey, Sam, great to have you on here too. So, welcome, and I'll sure see you again today. Definitely will be on, like I say, back on live streams, but doing other topics to broaden the reach of this channel. All right, catch you then, and yeah, I might see you on Discord, Scott. So talk to you later.